Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, it's Kansas, and I'm here doing a little quick video. It's gonna be a funny kind of type thing. If you hear kind of like, I'm gonna say weird sounds, but it's more like just like other sounds. Elizabeth is in my rocking type recliner chair watching TikTok, and Hunchback of Notre Dame is playing on my TV, even though I'm not actually watching it, it's just there. So, on this...
Follow me on TikTok. Wine389. Buy bit down. But I have 18 followers.
There is a there is a website called just gonna guess this side. Masterpiecegenerator.org something UK. And on there they have this hilarious detailed character generator, where it will randomly make you a character, and then it's all a bunch of random stuff. So you guys can't see the screen, which sucks. I tried getting a screen recorder. None of them record more than 15 minutes, so yay me. Hold on. I wonder if my tablet will allow me. I could have like the camera on it, and like you'd be able to like, the camera would be reflecting. Holy shoot, that's bright apparently. The camera would reflect the little window I have open over here, and you guys see it. Let's see if that would work. First things first, we need a random character. So there is a fill entire form of random ideas, but I kind of want to put in a couple of ideas of my own at the same time. Let's go with a completely random one first. So fill entire form of random ideas and then submit. And I won't look at it. No looky. No. I know the first name is Steve. I just saw that. I have no idea what any of the things it picked is. I'm just going to switch to a different tab real quick. Okay, here we go. It's on. I typed in the wrong password, PIN, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Concrete jungle legends of my. Okay. Turn the lightness down. Flip it. Stay plugged in. Okay. We have to kill the brightness. I don't know if that idea is going to work very well. Okay. I'll just take a picture of it and show you guys. So let's do this thing. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. It's not running through my head because my little siblings were watching Secret Life of Pets 2 earlier. So that's the beginning of it. There we go. Here is a picture number uno. There, this is kind of what it looks like. I have all those different tabs open. I was writing a story, and then I was all like, hey, let's do this instead. So you guys don't have to follow along. I'm just kind of showing what the website looks like. So, Steve is an inspiring teenager who enjoys escapology. If you don't know what escapology is, I'm going to look up a quick definition. I basically know what it is. That TikTok sound is annoying. Please stop it. Just so I can explain it better. I'm bad at coming up with explanations. Hold on. Escapeology is a high adrenaline escape game where players are locked inside a themed room and must complete their mission before time runs out. During this 60-minute experience, players are immersed into a real-life adventure where they must find hidden clues, crack codes, solve challenging puzzles, and escape. So it's not a bad thing. I'm just really bad at explaining things. So Steve's an inspiring teenager who enjoys escapeology. Steve Cuthbert Vader is a 19-year-old teenager who enjoys escapeology, baking and spreading fake news on Facebook. Those are other things he likes. He is inspiring and friendly, but can also be very greedy and a bit rude. He is a Danish Jedi. I believe Jedi, if I'm not mistaken, is a religion towards Star Wars. I don't think it's a real religion, because every time I look up Jedi as in religion, that's all I get. So if it's not that, you can go ahead and blame Google. Jedi religion. I've searched it so many times, trying to see if I get a different answer. It says right here, Jediism is the worship of the mythology of Star Wars. Is not a religion. The Charity Commission has ruled. The Commission rejected an application to grant a charitable status to the Temple of the Jedi Order. So yeah, that is legitimately what it is. So that's nice. Steve here is a Danish Jedi who defines himself as bisexual. He finished school and then left academia, which is like academy, college. Like I said, this is based on the UK, so their way of words is a bit different than ours. Like, they obviously speak English, but they just have different translation of words, I guess. Physically, Steve is slightly overweight, but otherwise in good shape. He is very short with pale skin, purple hair, and black eyes. Unusually, he has a prosthetic arm. A lion ate his. He has a mole on his left cheek. So they kind of describe what they look like. You don't get a picture, though. It would be cool if they did that, though. He grew up in an upper-class neighborhood after his mother died when he was young. Aww. He was raised by his father. They give more information on that later into the description. Steve's best friend is a teenager called Christina Sullivan. They get on well most of the time. He also hangs around with Barbara White and Paula Jenkins. They enjoy competitive dog grooming together. So they groom dogs together competitively. That's beautiful. His nickname is Rude Steve. Nice. That's an amazing name that you want. I'm just now noticing the reflection of the screen is in my glasses. His birthday is the 27th of January. He is an Aquarius. His ethnicity is East Asian. Social class is the upper class, so rich. If you didn't know what upper class was. His political views are right. Like, there's right and... I don't know if that's a play on Democratic and Republic, like here, and I don't really know which one would be more towards which, so I think that's what that means, the political views, though. And his career path is culinary.
Yeah, I'm sad now.
Well, stop watching sad TikToks.
Watch TikTok.
No, I don't do sad things. I will cry for a million years. So his natural hair color is white, but dyed it purple. He has a heart-shaped face, no glasses or lenses. We already talked about his distinguishing marks. Okay, so he's sometimes moral, sometimes stable, sometimes loyal, sometimes generous, sometimes extrovert, and sometimes compassionate. He has an IQ of 94. And some of his hobbies are escapeology, baking, spreading fake news on Facebook, competitive dog grooming, watching television, football, donating blood, traveling, and social card games. So there's a part that says diet, and that usually determines whether they're vegan, vegetarian, or none of the above. And when it's none of the above, it's eats meat. But his favorite foods are crispy tofu and mangoes. Right now his employment is a kitchen assistant at the Snail and Cucumber. From 2020 to present, this takes place this present day. Steve grew up in a wealthy neighborhood. After his mother died when he was young, he was raised by his father. Still sad. He came out as bisexual at age 16. His relationship with his father took a dive and never fully recovered. Aw, that's so sad. No. Steve had his first job as a kitchen assistant at age 18. Steve decided not to go to college. So now we're at relationships, and we have friends. His first friend, also his best friend, is Christina Layla Sullivan. She's 16. They get along most of the time. His next friend is Barbara Helena White. She's a junior doctor and 22. They have a very fiery relationship.
It's weird.
So, fiery relationship. Fiery relationship. I'm pretty sure I basically know what that means. What is fiery? No, not fiery passion. Jeez. Meaning. There we go. Okay, it's not telling me, but I basically think it's like, I don't know. You know, I don't really think I want to know. I don't think I care to know. And then his last friend is Paula Gina Jenkins. She's 16, and they get along most of the time. So, parents, his mom, is Irene Gabriel Vader, died in 2003. She was a kitchen assistant. She died from an infection, and he idolizes her. That's so sweet and sad at the same time. And his dad is Max Samuel Vader. He's a plumber. He's 59. He's generally harmonious, but father has not come to terms with his sexuality. That's so sad. He does have a sibling, Jacob Benjamin Vader. Brother, professional sports person, age 27. They get on well most of the time. His political views. Okay, so nobody take this offensively. These are all randomly generated, okay? Personally, me, I have my own political reviews, my own political views, but I don't discriminate against people who have different political views than me. I think that you are more than welcome to have a different understanding of things, a different perspective of things, and I did not write any of this. This part is completely random. They don't let you do this part, so nobody take offense to it. Okay? Okay. We're a living community here. So his political views. He's against abortion. He's for racial equality. He's very into LGBTQ rights. He's very against subsidized healthcare. He's undecided with gun control, against nuclear disarmament, undecided with the death penalty. He's for tax cuts for the wealthy and against protecting the environment. If you don't protect the environment, where are you going to live? Okay. Sorry. So timeline. So in 2002, Steve Vader is born. Oh, his mom died when he was only 1. That makes it sad. Okay, so at age 5 is where he loses his arm to the lion. And then we skip a bunch of years all the way to age 16 where he comes out as bi. And then we skip 2 years later where he starts working at the Snail and Cucumber. And then 1 year later to present day. So I think I'm going to read one more detailed profile. I'm not going to publish this one. When you publish it, unless people have the link to it, there's no way to get to it. So it wouldn't make sense to publish it anyways. Create a new one. Oh my gosh. My feet hurt. I'm sitting cross-legged on my bed. In the dark. Okay. So let us continue. Profile. I just clicked regular profile. I want the detailed one. I have nothing against the regular profile, but the detailed profile is much more cool. Okay. So again, we're going to fill entire form. The lights are on. Now you can see how floofy my hair is becoming. Every time I wash it, it floofs. So, not my fault. Okay, so I filled it entirely and submit. I haven't seen any of it. Here it comes. Okay, it's another dude. Let's do this. Albert is a giving tradesperson who enjoys photography. Okay, let's put this hair back. I don't have a hairpiece, so we're just flipping it behind. Albert Phil Parker. Funny part about that is my mom's maiden name is Parker, so I don't know. I just find it funny when they have the name that's like I have someone related to with that name. I don't know. I find it funny.
I gave her a hairpiece.
Anyways, Albert Phil Parker is a 61-year-old tradesperson who enjoys photography, attending galleries, and vandalizing bus stops. Why bus stops? Why is this specific? He is giving and creative, that makes sense, but can also be very untrustworthy and a bit evil. Ooh. He is an Australian Jedi. This thing has an addiction to Jedi. Like, I've never watched Star Wars. Not a single one. I know a couple of the characters because a couple of my siblings are a tiny bit obsessed with it. I know names of some of the characters, and I know what a Jedi is, and, well, sort of. Not 100%. But, like, I think my laptop has a secret obsession, so, well, anyways. Albert here is an Australian Jedi who defines himself as straight. He finished school and then left academia, again, college, university, that kind of thing. Physically, Albert is slightly overweight, but otherwise in good shape. Well, that's good for you, Albert. Let's scroll this down. He is very tall with pale skin, red hair, and black eyes. Can people actually have black eyes? Like, I know there's the black-eyed children, and, like, BitLife and, something else. I can't remember. Like, black eyes are a thing, but I've never actually seen anyone in real life have black eyes.
Jocelyn have red eyes. I think Jocelyn black eyes.
I'm going to lay this way because my foot just fell asleep, and now it's, like, it's all weird and tingly, and no. Okay. He's very tall, pale skin, red hair, black eyes. Okay. He grew up in an upper-class neighborhood. Ooh, another rich one. After his mother died when he was young. Oh my gosh! Again! He was raised by his father. He is currently married to May Layla Lyons. Cool. May is 11 years older than him and works as an artist. Ooh. Albert's best friend is a tradesperson called Stacy Williams. They have a very fiery friendship. They enjoy tree shaping together. Neat. So his nickname is Al, or Tall Albert. His birthday is February 7th. His star sign's Aquarius. His ethnicity is East Asian, once again. His political views are left. It's nice. His career path intentions are tradesperson. He's well built. He has naturally dark brown hair. He dyed it red. He has a round face shape and wears glasses, but no other distinguishing marks. He's not at all moral, sometimes stable, not at all loyal, very generous, sometimes an extrovert, very compassionate, and has an IQ of 92. His hobbies include photography, attending galleries, vandalizing bus stops, tree shaping, camping, watching television, football, baking, and yoga. He is not a vegetarian. His favorite foods are pizza and carbonara. Okay, so he has a long line of employment. So back in 1976, he was a tea maker for Smith & Sons. He resigned in 1979. Again in 1979, he was a tradesperson assistant for Simon & Sons. Resigned in 1983. Again in 1983, he began position as a trainee tradesperson for Pat & Sons and resigned in 1986. In 1986, again, he became a tradesperson for Dana and Daughters and resigned in 1999. 7-year itch is what it has in capitals. I know kind of what the 7-year itch is because I watched 7-Year Itch, the movie with Marilyn Monroe in it, back when it was on, I think, Hulu. So I kind of know what a 7-year itch is. But then he started to work again, 1999, as a tradesperson for the Barker Brothers. And he still works there to this day. So his background. Albert grew up in a wealthy neighborhood. After his mother died when he was young, he was raised by his father. Sad. Albert got his first job as team worker at age 16 and then decided not to go to college. Relationships. His current partner is May Layla Lyons. His wife since 1998. Hey, nice. She's an artist. She is 72. They get on well but lack chemistry. That's a bit of a problem. You need to have that connection. Friends. Stacey Bailey Williams, his best friend, is an electrician. She's 64. They have a fiery friendship. Next friend is Louis Felix Kelly. He was an electrician. He died 2020, year before, at 61 from heart disease. They were inseparable. Aww. His next friend, oh my gosh, Eloise Hallie McLeod. She was a scientist. She died in 2017, age 55 from an infection. They had a fiery friendship. His parents were Kira Tiana Parker. Her maiden name was Armstrong. She was a novelist. She died in 1964 at 25 from an accident after being crushed under a falling cow. Was it raining cows? How does that happen? Did the cow tip over? Was she milking the cow? How do you get crushed by a falling cow? Anyways, he idolizes her.
Then you hold it.
And his father's name is Eliza Jesse Parker. Eliza, really?
Then you hold it till you it.
I honestly have never thought Eliza would ever be
It's all fine.
a boy's name. Because, Hamilton, Eliza. If you've never seen Hamilton, then I just sound like a weirdo. Hold on, I should take a picture.
Video.
Cause of death was pneumonia. He died in... Oh, wait. I didn't even say the rest of it. His dad was a receptionist who died in 2014 at age 87 from pneumonia. Their relationship was generally harmonious.
And you need to put it down, pretend.
Okay, and he has 3 siblings. His first sibling was a half-brother with shared father. He is an electrician, 78. Albert and Reese grew up in separate homes, but see each other a lot. Albert idolizes Reese. That is so freaking cute. Next sibling. I am pretty sure that's copyright. Bradley Roy Parker.
Now hold it.
Half-brother, shared father. He's also an electrician, 73. Albert and Bradley grew up in separate homes, but see each other a lot. Albert idolizes Bradley. And then last sibling is Earl Carl Parker. That's his full-blooded brother. He is a chef. He is 66. Oh, they don't get along well. That's sad. He gets along with all of his half-siblings. And then his full-blooded brother, same mom and dad, grew up in the same house, and they don't get along well. That's just sad. So, former partners. He has 1, 2, 3 exes, and I'll get to them in just a second after I hold this for my sister.
Get one. So we don't.
First ex, Alice Whitney Dunn. Ex-girlfriend, they were together 2 years, from 1984 to 1986. She's an electrician. And he had a thing with electricians, apparently. Alice was afraid of Albert. Oh my. She's 75 now, and they no longer keep in touch. I wonder what happened. I actually don't think I want to know. Next ex was Genevieve Erin Evans. They were together for 2 years, from 1988 to 1990. She was a pickpocket. Reason for breakup, Genevieve wanted somebody less mean. Oh, that's sad. She died in 2003, age 61, from pneumonia. They were no longer in touch when she died, so it didn't really bother him. Last ex was Ada Mary Booth. They were together for 2 years, once again, from 1995 till 1997. She was also an electrician. Ada felt smothered by Albert's generosity. She's 46, so there was quite an age gap. My tablet's out of fit over there. They have occasionally frosty contact. Political review. Why are you saying reviews? Political views. Once again, nobody take offense to any of the things that I said here. He's undecided on abortion. He's very much so for racial equality. He's undecided with LGBTQ rights. Undecided with subsidized health care. Very for gun control. He's undecided with everything else. Undecided nuclear disarmament, death penalty, tax cuts for the wealthy, or protecting the environment. So we finally got to his timeline. His timeline's a bit long because he is older than the last person. So, 1960, Albert is born. At just age 4 in 1964, his mother, Kira Tiana Parker, dies at 25 from being crushed under a falling cow. I really need to know how you get crushed under a falling cow. I just don't get it. At age 16, 1976, he starts work at Smith & Sons at Teamaker, and we already know his kind of, back and forth thing with the jobs. Age 19, he starts work at the next job. Age 23, starts work at the next job. Age 24 is when he starts dating Alice Whitney Dunn. And then that ended in 26 when he got that new job. Age 28, he gets together with Genevieve. Age 30, it ended. Age 35, he gets together with Ada. Age 37, it ends. Age 38, he starts dating May. Age 39, 7-year itch job thing happened. Age 43, his ex-girlfriend Genevieve died from pneumonia. Age 49, he gets married. Oh, so he never had any kids. I'm just now noticing that because it'd tell you if he had kids or not. Age 54, his father dies. Age 57, his friend Eloise dies. And age 66, his friend Louie dies. And now we're at present day. And he's 61. So those are the only two I'm going to read today. I think I'm going to do this again because I think it was really fun. It's almost midnight, but I'm going to do it anyways. So that's the end of this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Remember to like if you want to give this video a like because you obviously liked it if you made it this far. Subscribe for more content like this. The content on my channel is so random, but you'd love it. And make sure to comment any kind of video ideas you guys think I should do. I don't usually get comments. It's a very rare occasion I do. So, also, no hate. This is a loving channel. I've already said that in this video and I'll say it again. Any kind of hate comments get deleted. So, if you do, no one else is really going to see it. So, it's not really worth it. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Bye, guys!